Hello, good morning. So, I am again back to say something about the topic which I have given the name as what our mind has to say. What our mind has to say. And this topic is not that much important in our lives, but it is maybe having some upper hand in some categories. So, that's why I think it's a good and the nice topic. So, what is this thing that we might have to say about our mind? Okay, so it's okay. So let's start it for nice now. So this thing that we say about our mind is not negotiable. Negotiate. Okay, our minds are very different, and it has more nerves than our heart. So that is a very unusual thing. And the mind has its own ideas and its own way of doing things. Because our heart and mind are connected, but there are various times when it seems like that our heart is saying something else and our mind is also suggesting something else, and it's very confusing when we try to sum up those two, and we cannot get to a conclusion that what we're trying to do or what we're supposed to do, because everything is going in the reverse way in both ways. It's totally confusing. So, what our mind has to say? Well, I say our mind wants to give us pleasure and want to think what's good for us. But in the meantime, I think it's also not understanding the reality, what we have to face. Or maybe it is the one who is only thinking about the reality and we are not. Okay, let's be honest. We all sometimes get confused to many decisions where we are hearing something from our heart and we're just getting some other information from our mind. And it seems like that we cannot get any head or tails of it because we were so confused at that time that what we were supposed to do and what we should do. So that's a confusion, a very big confusion, I would say. But we cannot tackle that until we understand which is good for us. Like, what I should say. Okay, let's say that we're going on a picnic, and in the same day, you have to prepare for your examination because tomorrow you have an exam. Okay, those examples will work. Tomorrow you have exam, so right now you have two ways. I mean, two thoughts in your head. First is the picnic that you are supposed to go, and your friends are waiting for you, and you have to give them like your word that if you're going and not. And also, tomorrow is your exam. You need to study. You need to have a good mark on the exam, so that's why you need to study. But if you go on the picnic, you won't be able to study. So there is like two decisions, and you are in the middle of it, and you are thinking about what should I do and what should I go for. All right, that's okay, but in this time, your head and your mind will give different suggestions. Your heart, which always thinks about the joy, the happiness that you should get in your life, it will suggest you that you should go on the picnic, and after coming from the picnic, you can study. You can study, you can prepare for the exam. But your mind would say, no, you cannot go to the picnic because if you go to the picnic, you'll come home late and you're also going to be tired at that time and you won't feel the like energy to study, and you won't get a nice mark in the exam tomorrow. So you should stay and study for the exam to get a good mark. And here comes the problem. In both ways, you're getting like you in heart in the like heart matter, you are getting your joy, your happiness, and that's good for us, and we all want that, okay? So there's no denying of that, but the mind is suggesting that you have to study and you have to have a good mark, and that's the problem. Like, what your mind is trying to say, it's not like enemy of yours. It is giving you the right suggestion, because to improve in your life, you have to do what's necessary, even though you have some joyful moments at that time. You have to quit those and go for what's best. And this time, your mind is saying that, so it's giving you the right suggestion. Well, in life, we'll get a lot of opportunities to have fun, to live out our lives in peace, but if you are also involved in something, and in the same time you're supposed to do that thing, and you ain't doing that, that means that you're losing your time. And by losing your time, you are making a very big hole for you in the future. Where are you going to fall sooner or later? That's the true reality of our lives. Sometimes we have to just let one thing go to achieve another. And that's very same in everyone's case, no denying about that. So that's like the true thing, that what our mind has to say. It is not giving you bad suggestions, it doesn't wanna like make you feel bad, but it always thinks about the future, which you always have to face, and that's the reason why we have different suggestions from our like two main organs. Organs or something else? Okay. So confusing. So that's all. And the last thing that I would say, that listen to your mind, because it thinks about you. And, I mean, it is you, but sometimes it feels that it's a different person. That's why I just said. All right. Let your mind think free, and just try to understand that what kind of a situation you are in right now, and just based on that, go for it. That's all. Goodbye.